Alright, so Bell did a video where he was showing off his lightning arrow build on a champion, I want to say, and talking about how he likes this build. It clears maps faster than like Righteous Fire for him, so he likes how quick the map clear is. It takes a little bit longer on bosses, but it's a lot tankier than his Raider build. And I was watching this and I was like, oh man, my build does damage. And so I kind of wanted to do this build in the same map as him, mostly. Obviously, we have randomizers. So this is Hexblast Mines. I wanted to play a Mines build. Hexblast Mines is good. So what am I doing here? So I've got key components. I've got two rings. One is, it just has to say curse enemies with blank on hit. In this case, it's conductivity. That could literally be anything. And then we've got Profane Proxy here, which is a unique. This lets you socket a curse into it, and it lets my skitter bots, which I have, apply it. I'm having this swap my shocking skitter bot into this, so I still have my chilling skitter bot, which is relevant because all of my hits with Hexblast, let's get into my sockets here, are going to, all damage can ignite, freeze, and shock. And so the question is, how often is that happening? Well, if you go over here, this is a crit build, which is aided by Sandstorm Visage, which I picked up for a Divine, I want to say. And I've been thinking about doing this in Bell League. Sandstorm is definitely like my big capper goal, is to figure out how to get Sandstorm without having... basically how to get Sandstorm without having Sandstorm, which I am going to imagine is going to be a real heck of a thing, but I'm going to get good at Sanctum. That's my plan. That's what I'm practicing most nights now. But that goes with like a Prophecy Wand I've got that I got it with Fractured increased crit strike chance, so my base crit strike is almost 11 versus Hexblast has a default crit strike of 4. So I'm able to get my criticals on this up to something like, let's see if I can find what it says right now. It says 43%. That's actually including a Marlene's Fallacy in here, so I have less. And if I get all of my buffs up and I've applied everything properly to enemies, POB says that's like 80%. So things are frozen, shocked, and ignited most of the time. Anyways, I've got a map ready to go. It is City Square. I checked what Bell ran. It didn't have anything that made the monsters tougher. This doesn't have anything to make the monsters tougher. So I might die, who knows, but the Reflect is not relevant. I'm dealing everything as curse damage, and I am not actually dealing any damage. My mines are. This is kind of a problem for some things, but for this, it's great. Ask me about Atziri. Anyways, let's go ahead and see how this goes. So my movement skill is mostly going to be shield charge, to just move, and then I'm just going to go and blow stuff up. And I also have Flame Dash to help me get out of the way. Whoop. See, and like I can take a couple hits, but I can, whoop, got to get out of that. See, I bet somebody serious could probably just survive that, but not me. No, I need to actually take that. So, is that the boss? Alright, the boss is dead. Oh, and it was witnessed by the Maven. Nice. So that's how long it takes me to clear a boss. And that was sort of what I was getting. I was like, oh man, you took like, 20, maybe 10, 15 seconds to clear that boss, and that was maybe a second. So I hope Bell finds that amusing at least. Oh, let's get a Cursed Remnant. Let's lay down a bunch of mines. Let's get this prepped. And there we go. That's that. And that is kind of how this build works. I am going to go... I think I saw a Forbidden Tome that I'm going to go back and get. But I'm going to just sort of cycle around. Whoop, there's something. Let's see. Alright. Anyways, yeah, this is mostly how this build goes. You just sort of dash around, see a bunch of things, throw some mines at them, immediately blow them up. Ooh, that was a fun noise up there. I'll go check out the fun noise. I don't know. Let's see. So, now, this is definitely a mechanic. What are all those skelly-mens doing? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna hit this and sort of stand outside of it. I like to be on the outside of things, looking in, because I blow things up, but I do get into some damage issues. Like, I can get bursted down really quick. Alright, so let's grab some of this stuff that dropped. Oh, Awakened Sextant. Orbs of Alteration. Yeah, there we go. The Gambler, why not? I should probably adjust my... And then this is just really fun. Like, you get to do something like this, where you just pop that, and then everything's dead. Whoop. I almost died, though. See? So I understand Bell's desire to not have just die all the time. But I also like haha mine go boom, because the mines go boom. Alright, I think that's everything. Did I get all the good loots? What's that? Superior Flask. Sure, I like jewelers. Ooh. Probably could have picked up these shrines. Alright. Anyways. That is what Hexblast looks like. I hope you found that amusing, Bell. Oh, I got a blueprint. Excellent. Other key things in this link. So I have... You kind of saw me doing it. Shield charge with momentum and faster attacks to move around a lot. I have a Divine Blessing, Zealotry, Inspiration, Increased Duration link. Whoopsie, nope. Where did that go? There. Sock that back in. And then I have a Wither Totem, Increased Duration, and I have a Immortal Call, Damage when taken support. And then I'm running Grace and Skitterbots. I also have Bear Trap, I sometimes throw in, and then Flame Dash. I'm kind of between Flame Dash and Frostblink right now. And I need to figure out my flasks because those aren't working properly, but I will go. This was fun.